I'm Kimo Takayesu. I'm one of the co-founders of Full Code, and I spent the last 20 years of my career as an emergency physician working at an academic medical center here in Boston. So I'm looking to really create a place for experiential learning in all of clinical medicine and have it be a valued central piece of how we not just teach the next generation of clinicians, but how we maintain their competency over time. What I realized was the limitations of a brick and mortar setup, of people's different schedules. It was really hard to get this to be a regular part of their education. Instead, what happened was it became more of a one and done, let's move on, where you would cover something, but over the course of residency, that person might not see that disease ever again. In 2016, I was integrating simulation into the regular training practice for our residency. And I was becoming more and more frustrated with the difficulty in trying to schedule frequent sessions and really assess individual learners to the degree that I felt like we needed to. And that's when Michael McLean contacted me and said, are you interested in this idea of building a virtual simulation platform? When we initially met, it was clear that he was thinking about the issues in the same way that I was. He was just doing it from the technology standpoint as opposed to the clinical standpoint. And I think together, it made complete sense to start to build a company. The biggest problem that an institution has is that it doesn't quite know who's doing the job correctly and who's doing the job the way it used to be done. And so with the platform being able to, with a push of a button, be distributed to an entire hospital system, you can have just-in-time education that is experiential. It is based on patient care, which is exactly what you want those people to be doing. And you can bake in the clinical guidelines or the standards of care that you're looking for all of your clinicians to perform to, and do it without any need to schedule any time for any in-service. We're looking to get where the rubber meets the road in terms of how do I manage this patient effectively and make them not just survive, but do well and do it in an accurate, reproducible fashion. That's where we're at.